The permanent missions of Vietnam to the United Nations held a ceremony in New York last weekend to celebrate the 76th anniversary of the International Day of UN Peacekeepers and 10 years of the country's participation in UN peacekeeping operations.
Addressing the event, Ambassador Dang Hoàng Giang, head of the mission, reviewed the development of and contributions by UN peacekeeping forces over the last 76 years to maintaining peace and security and creating a favorable environment for sustainable development in many regions worldwide, congratulating military and public security officials performing peacekeeping duties at the UN missions and headquarters. On this occasion, he emphasized that Vietnam's peacekeeping force is relatively young but has made significant contributions to international peacekeeping activities over the last 10 years, winning the high evaluation from UN leaders as well as the administrations and people in the host countries. On behalf of the Vietnamese officials working at the UN, military attaché Colonel Nguyễn Đức Quân pledged to continue efforts to properly fulfill the tasks assigned by the party and state.
According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, the country's rice productions is expected to reach 43 million tons this year. This output is expected to ensure domestic consumption and export demand of more than 8 million tons.
To ensure the export of more than 8 million tons of rice, the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development will closely monitor weather conditions to direct appropriate cropping seasons and structures. The ministry directs the care and harvesting of summer-autumn rice in the southern provinces. Meanwhile, northern provinces focus on taking care of winter-spring rice, paying special attention to ensuring water sources for rice production in the north-central provinces. In the first 4 months of the year, rice export reached 3.23 million tons, up 11.7% with more than $2 billion, up 36.5% over the same period last year.
A baby pangolin was successfully born by the rescue mother Sunda Pangolin 1 year after the mother pangolin was rescued and cared at capture breeding at the rescue center of Vinpearl River Safari, South Hội An in the central province of Quảng Nam.
The pangolin mother, which were rescued from a wildlife trafficking case in Tiên Phước district of Quảng Nam province on December 13, 2023, has been given medical care and nutrition in half-wild habitats at the center before giving birth to a newborn pangolin on May 13. It's the second time the newborn pangolin was safely produced by a rescue mother at the center since the first case on January 22, 2023. The two mother pangolins were listed as critically endangered in the IUCN Red List.
The travel magazine Travel Plus Leisure has named Vietnam Hạ Long Bay one of the 55 most beautiful places in the world. According to Travel Plus Leisure, with hundreds of jungle-covered cottages springing out of the emerald green waters, Hạ Long Bay is a photographer's dream. The magazine suggests hopping on a boat or kayak to explore the UNESCO World Heritage Site beautiful islands and surreal cave system. Hạ Long Bay has an area of over 1,500 square kilometers, featuring nearly 2,000 islands of various sizes to create majestic scenery. The Pa Thèn is one of the 14 ethnic groups in Vietnam with a population of fewer than 10,000. They live mainly in Hà Giang province and Tuyên Quang province. It is easy to differentiate the Pa Thèn from other ethnic groups by the color of their clothes. Pa Thèn men wear indigo outfits, while the women stand out in bright red dresses.
Red is the dominant color of Ba-Then women's clothing, with white and black accents. Red is the color of fire. The women wear red clothes as a symbol of fire and belief in a better future. The Ba-Then used to live in the mountains. The embroideries on the costume were inspired by nature and their houses. Ba-Then women have their embroidery method. The Hmong and Dao women draw with beeswax on fabric or embroider patterns by hand, while the Ba-Then use looms to weave the patterns. To preserve the traditional costume, many weaving classes have been opened and attract Ba-Then women to participate. This is my first year in the weaving class. I want to weave traditional Ba-Then clothes for myself.
In addition to weaving classes, people also learn with experienced artisans, especially Ba-Then people in Thieu Minh village. Following the tradition, grandmothers teach their daughters-in-law, and daughters-in-law teach their children. It is an effective way to preserve local culture.
Ba-Then costumes show off the women's tailoring skills. Woven patterns are accentuated by hand-embroidered motifs in harmonious colors. This adornment makes their costume and their culture unique.